65% because that volume is going to be pretty fucking loud. Should be going live in a second here. Let it catch up and shit. Yeah, there we go. Looks like we are live. It's taking a minute for the delay to pick up. There it is. We are live. It's taking a minute for the delay to pick up. There it is. I gotta mute out everything. There we go. Okay. So let's minimize all of this garbage, and we should be good. Alright. So let's launch this bitch. So I actually stopped playing this game last night after bumping into this boss room accidentally, and was like, you know what, this needs to go onto my channel immediately. And I knew that there was a certain someone who's there right now, by the way, hello, that is going to be watching this as well. And she has quite an interest in pretty much anything from... I don't know if you play Demon Souls or not, though, that's the thing. But I know you definitely did Dark Souls 1 and up. So we're going to go ahead and, as the label in the video says and all that fun stuff, we're going to fight the Farron Knights, or the Abyss Watchers, really. I keep fucking calling them the Farron Knights, though, which is kind of incorrect, but whatever. I've been doing a lot of practice on these guys, though. This boss fight is fucking, like... Oh, it was so insane. The music in this... In fact, actually, let me go back to the main menu there for a second so that you can hear that intro theme, okay? It's fucking awesome. Then you're gonna see like mouse and all this other stuff due to my ghetto recording rig that I have going on for PS4. So okay, here we go. I don't know how clean that's going through, or loud, better yet. This music, like, I literally fell in love when I was on the install screen for this, because that was, like, this is one of the, I think it is the best to me so far, and it's not just me, like, fanboying over a new game and everything. That's easily, like, the best fucking intro. Like, it's so... I don't know, it's really climactic compared to the other ones, though, because they're all, like, sad and depressing, and it's supposed to be all, like, lonely and stuff, as is what the Souls game is, but... Got a different feel in that one. So back to where we were before with this. This is the, yeah, Pam. So I don't know how much of this you've actually seen, but this is like the new Firelink Shrine. Pretty much the same basic thing. This guy's your crestfallen soldier.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Okay. So, yeah, that was actually new dialogue. I didn't know that he had dialogue for me. But new Firelink Shrine, main differences in this game really is, as you can see, there's an MP bar up there, which is really sick. And basically, it's used for fucking, well, spells, of course, too, but if I use something like the Uchigatana, and two-handed, you go into, like, a stance and shit, or you can just do a straight-up ability, which actually drains focus points. So, it's pretty cool. Right now, what we're going to be using, though, is the Farron Greatsword, which kinda... I shouldn't have this. This was gifted to me by Javon when I was playing earlier. You get this using the soul of the boss I'm going to kill right now. So, technically I'm going to be using their own moveset against them, as ironically as that is, and I fucking love this thing. The animation for the attacks is like the coolest shit I've ever seen. So, Andre, the blacksmith, is back. I assume it's the same guy.
'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
I don't need anything. And also, another thing, you have like mana Estus and regular Estus now too. So I'm gonna use that extra. Nah, you know what? I'll do all 9 for this fight because I'm really. I had it specifically for co-op because you have half as many flasks of each type when you do when you help somebody else out in co-op, in Jolly Cooperation, versus the ones that you normally have, and I wanted a mana flask. So let's go to the Farron Keep. So you can probably see I am fucking on fire, quite literally, with this character right now. And that's kind of like the new humanity now. You use an Ember, and then your character's Ember gets restored. And that's how you're able to summon, and it also brings up your health, I think 30%, some shit. So it helps for boss fights, big time. I actually have a really fucking large health bar for early in the game, and it's mostly due to that Ember, so 1400 is not bad. And I'm gonna run right by everything that goes up to the boss gate, too. Before I do that, though, let me check the chat really quick, because I cannot do that remotely. Ah, no! Go back! There we go. Alright. So now let's go ahead and get on with actually fighting the Farron Knights, or the Abyss Watchers. This is like the coolest fucking boss fight I've seen. Oh, by the way, before I do anything else, the Dark Wraiths are back! I'm gonna try to not get hit by these guys if I can. Alright, clean sweep all the way down to the boss fog. Let's go. And what we missed with the first time, too, because you get a cutscene the first time you go into here, and this whole entire boss is just fucking sad entirely to me. It's basically a throwback to Artorias, if you couldn't tell when he was talking about, like, the Wolf Knights and stuff. So, the story behind the Abyss Watchers is essentially they are, like, a whole legion of knights that they pledge themselves to the wolf blood, I believe is how they worded it in the game. I can't equip the item or see the description for you, by the way, right now, but essentially they kill and... Oh god, it's an ad fight too, by the way. Forgot to mention that. So it's a damage race, essentially, but you can only have 3 up at a time. And these dudes, essentially, they kill everything from the Abyss, which is why they kind of fight themselves, because, as you can see, it's a boss, so it's kind of, you know, it is opposition. And they all fight each other like this. It's fucking amazing. The music is unbelievable. By the way, just listen to that. This is so different without the lag from playing on multiplayer. I've been doing so much, like, assisting that I haven't done any of this in, like, the single-player mode. I didn't know if you were gonna swing again, friend. Oh, stop it! Oh, you also get power armor when you swing with the Farron Greatsword, by the way, which is pretty neat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to solo these guys. But again, it's supposed to be a throwback to Artorias. Their whole entire creed and oath is basically to continue what Artorias left off on. it's sad to me because they're kind of, like, as you can see, they're perpetually fighting fucking everything, including themselves. Even in death. Which is just disappointing in all manners of every way. And at the beginning of the boss fog opening, the first time you go in here, they actually give you a salute, which I have as a gesture. So, essentially, you get a dual bow when you walk in here. I'm gonna just let these guys gang him. Because, the boss isn't even over after this guy goes down, actually. And you'll see that in a second. Stab him in the butt! Oh, come on, you. Ooh, you have a lot of health still. That was bad timing. You're a red eye, right? Yes, you are. Everybody attack him. There we go. This is where the fight actually picks up. I gotta turn my volume down a little bit. I'm going deaf here. Can't pop up chat unless you wanted to obscure the cutscenes, so... I don't know what you may or may not be saying. I'm not going to be able to check until I die, though. That is, unless I beat him. That is a possibility. That's all I'm going to say. But if you couldn't tell, the sword is clearly inspired by the Abyss Greatsword. So these guys literally are... like... it's Artorias times 1,000. It's a bunch of Artorias knights. Which is... ow! I forgot you did that. Oh, that was bad. This is not going over well. Oh, and they can be backstabbed. That's gonna be my saving grace for this, too. Oh, no, that's my move. See? My move. Ow. Don't hit me. Perfect opportunity to backstab them, but also at the same exact time. It's kind of hard in this game. They made backstabs just as fluid as it was back in original Dark Souls 1, but at the cost where if they're in mid, like, movement animation, you can't just interrupt it and then backstab them. You have to wait until they're stationary. So every frame of their attack animation has to end before you can backstab them, which is kind of... it's kind of poopy. And I have a hard time remembering that sometimes. Oh god! Alright, we're good. Bring it, Brosidon, King of the Broshin. Your guard is down. Timing and a half. Yeah! Oh, I didn't think I'd beat him on the first fucking try. That's one of the main boss fights of the game, too, fighting that guy, by the way. God, why are you still there? Excuse you. This was a private session. But anyway, the gesture that you got from, it was from something else, it was a Covenant. They do this, like, kind of a dual bow, really. It's called Legion Etiquette, but... I don't know, I thought that that was like one of the coolest fucking things I had seen in this game since I started playing. Just look at all the fucking bodies of all of the Fahrenheit. Every single one of these dudes were sent down here to, I guess, watch over the abyss and kill anything that came out of it, essentially. I'm not all too certain of it, though, but, like, I guess that's what's insinuated by this. Let's see how you died, sir. Ooh, that's not feeling good anymore. Nope. But it's sad, it really is. And I can get their armor now that I've beaten the Farron Knights, which is cool. Very cool indeed.